Warning: the following audio may contain coarse language and other materials that may not be suitable for a younger audience. The opinions expressed in this audio are solely those of the speakers involved. These conversations may contain spoilers for current media such as games, comics, movies, television shows, and more. Chronic Geeks makes no claim to ownership of the various media discussed, simply the opinions expressed. Listener discretion is advised.
Don't let your kids watch it!
What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing? It's Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month. This is Weigh In Wednesday. We are Grown A Geeks. You are awesome for being here. First Wednesday. So we got to talk about why did I watch that? And let me say, man, I feel like this has become a contest to see who can pick the worst movie that we can sit through.
Is this not the point of this?
I mean, you know, it was just like I wanted to enjoy some movies, and because we got to find something redeeming about the movie. That's the funny part. Oh, I struggled with this one. I struggled with finding something redeeming because God, this was horrible. Whew. And it was so inappropriate. Like
I feel like you did not enjoy the party time.
Man, let me tell you. That was a separate movie by itself. I don't know what was happening with that.
Yeah.
I was like really confused. So we will talk about so again, you know, we've got the new schedule and we are doing first Wednesday. Just run through the schedule real quick for those of you who may be new subscribers. First off, I want to thank you for being here, for being with us. Make sure you click the like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know that we are, whenever we're live, whenever we're rolling anything. If you're not familiar with us already, you just happen to come across this video, click that QR code there right above David. That'll take you to everywhere you can find us. Join our Facebook group. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Twitch. Check out our TikTok. I'm trying to do some stuff there. A lot of good stuff. But yeah, so first Wednesday of every month, we have a series that we call Why Did I Watch That? It's a bad movie review. And we started off, Denise and I, we started off doing a couple of movies, and, you know, we would go through and find some poorly rated films on Rotten Tomatoes and such. And that would be the movies that we would pick. And it has since turned into a contest to see who can come up with the worst movie. And yeah, the cooks are winning right now because between Birdemic and Titanic, the legend continues. The animated movie.
Yep.
That is, wow, they are 2 for 2 out of the gate swinging with just literally had me scratching my head like, why did I watch this? And I tried to get somebody else to like go over some of it with me as I was, you know, doing some video editing and whatnot. Had a little Discord chat going on. And they were like, bro, how did you sit through this? I was like, man, I have to. Like, that's what we're doing. You have to sit through it. So let me just go and nudge the people in the Facebook group real quick just so that they know we are live. Because we're not streaming it in on Facebook tonight. We are just doing YouTube and Twitch tonight. And I'm not going to lie, it's for subscriptions and views. I want the view count to be a little higher in those two. Facebook is standalone. It does well, and everybody who joins us there and is part of all the shenanigans that takes place and all the fun that we have in group is, you know, it's great, but I need them to come over here. And speaking of which, we're going to have our first subscriber contest / giveaway. So I recently got a 3D printer. And in getting a 3D printer, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to save so much money because I'll be able to just make all of the things that I want to buy. And I won't have to go and, purchase all these statues and stuff. I'll be able to just make them, do it differently. And that's the plan. That's why I'm doing it initially. And then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? There's other stuff I can do with this. I could take full advantage of it. And one of the things that I thought about doing was I could actually start making some nice little giveaways for our members, for our subscribers, for anyone who's a part. We are on the road to 200 right now, and I want to thank everybody who's participated in getting us this far. But we can go further, and I know you can do it. So I'm going to ask for your help. Our first giveaway is going to be this custom 3D printed Mandalorian and Grogu. Din Djarin. It has the Mudhorn clan sigil on the base.
Okay.
It is a two-tone. As you see, it is blue, and as you turn it around, it goes to red. And so depending on the angle you're looking at it, it's blue, it's red, it's blue, it's red. It's nifty. This is a custom 3D print, courtesy of Grown Geeks. I got to get me like a little melty stamp that I can boom, put the logo on the bottom or something. I just figured that would be nifty, and it would be stuff that we print off and give away. It'll be a way to indicate it came from us. But this statue is going to be our very first giveaway. As soon as we hit 200 members, as soon as we have 200 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to go through and randomly select. I'm going to let a computer, I'm going to copy all of our subscribers, paste it in a sheet, and then do a number generator and the number, whatever number comes up, that subscriber is going to be our winner.
Ooh, and I just looked. We're 10 away? 9 away.
We're 9 away.
Mm.
I'm going to ask everybody, share the group, tell your friends, invite people, add people, however you got to do it. Let's get to 200. As soon as we hit 200, we're doing that giveaway. And I'll throw a bonus in. For anybody who can get me individually 5 subscribers, the first person, let me say that. The first person who can get me individually 5 subscribers, send me a message, find me in group, message me on TikTok, Instagram, wherever. You let me know the 5 people that you have added, you will also get a statue. So that's 2 Din Djarin and Grogu Mudhorn clan statues. Right off rip. We hit 200, somebody's going to win one. You get 5 people to subscribe individually, you get one. That's 2 statues. That is our giveaway in honor of season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Ooh.
Because this is the way. So that is going to be our contest, our giveaway. I like to say I thought long and hard of it, but if I'm being honest, I literally came up with that as we're sitting here talking about it. I knew that I wanted to do a giveaway and I just needed a reason or an excuse. And then when I looked today, I logged in. I was like, man, we are so close to 200. So I tell you what, you got to tell people, you get them on, we get to 200, somebody's going to win. You get 5 people, you get a statue right off the rip. First person to give me 5 new subscribers. Give me the name of the people who subscribe so I can verify. And boom, there it is. So let's make that happen, y'all. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see other news. So we've got a couple of things coming out. We were talking about I was talking about the menu, the schedule of shows. So first Wednesday every month is Why Did I Watch That? It's our bad movie review. Second Wednesday is our special fan casted episode. Go back and check the 2 previous fan casts we had. We did Back to the Future was our first one, and Metroid was our second one. That was fan casted, and we we pick movies that we either want to see remade, rebooted, just reinvigorated, or movies that have not been made and we would like to see made into a movie. And we come up with the cast. When we did the first one, Back to the Future, it was just 3 of us. And then when we came back and we did Metroid, we had 5 of us on there. So it's always a lot of fun. And if you are a part, when you join in the show, this is a live show. So check the comments there. You'll see the link. You can click the link and join us, and you can be a part of the show yourself. Any comments you leave, they're available. We'll see them on the screen. We'll bring you on, and you'll be able to talk with us. Third Wednesday of the month is usually like an open forum. We keep that one open just because schedule usually changes up for me a little bit on third Wednesday. Sometimes I work, sometimes I don't. And so if it happens that that's a Wednesday I work, I don't want to be tied into a specific show that I might not be ready for. So third Wednesday is pretty open, but we always have plenty to talk about because there's always something happening in geek news. And we try to, stay current with that. And we're always on top of it between all the anime shows, all the TV shows that are out. We watch a lot of it. We watch all of it between everybody. So we can get in there and, my geeks know what they're talking about. So you bring up the subject and we'll talk about it. We use one of our Facebook posts, Topic Tuesdays, to get different topics for that. And a lot of times I will take a couple of the Topic Tuesday posts and I'll combine one for an open forum show on Wednesdays. And then fourth Wednesday of the month is our music special. Last week we did music and geek culture, and we created a Spotify playlist. The next fourth Wednesday we have some ideas of how we're going to do that, and we will probably be creating another playlist. So I think that was a lot of fun to create the playlist as we discuss music, and everybody talks about different songs and boom, boom, boom. So that'll be a lot of fun to do. So I think I got all the business out the way. Got all that out the way. So now we can get to talking. I am going to wait because I had to suffer through this. So everybody who watched it's going to suffer through this. And Linda's going to be on here to talk about this because I know she's got some thoughts. I will be showing parts of the clips. I have some timestamps that I specifically wanted to pull up just because they are WTF moments, and it's like,
oh, they're the best. They're the painful.
Right. Yeah. No. See, me and Pickle Ricky I had him. I scrubbed through the movie with him, but he had to sit through a good bit of it as we were talking about it. And yeah. See why you do this? Like exactly. Literally had me sitting there like Linda, listen. Linda, listen. Like we're gonna have to figure that out. But I am gonna try to scrub through.
It certainly was. Yeah. it sure was.
Yeah, it was something. It was a movie that I watched. And I can honestly say that I was like, why did I agree to this? The legend goes on. Just go ahead and get that movie pulled up. But I will say it was actually kind of nifty. So for anybody who is interested, the full movie is available on YouTube. And a lot of people have had some stuff to say about this. So this has been covered a number of times.
Yeah.
It is like clearly something to it. Matter of fact, you know what? I will just go ahead and copy this link and throw that in the comments as well, so everybody can see exactly what movie this was. This one was free on YouTube, so be sure to check that one out. Don't really, not so much for promoting anyone else, but I do want to say, like, if you want to see what we're complaining about and why we're suffering, then there it is, and you can definitely check that out. Get that one adjustment. There we go. There's something else. So that Jedi symbol right there,
I see it.
Also 3D printed.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
I'm good old time.
I am having a good old time.
Just enjoying yourself. I'm gonna go check on Linda real quick if she's still having technical issues. See if I can assist. I'll be right back.
Cool. So that was a lot of fun to do. And I don't know, maybe I will give this one. But I got some new filament today for my 3D printer. And you know what? We'll open up with a quick little video. So let's do that. So yeah, some people who are just now checking out the movie, they're wondering, but let me pull up. Let me see. We got some cool stuff here. We'll go ahead and throw this in. Nope, don't want to do the invite. Want to do the present. We will share a screen. We will include the audio. So, yeah. And I've got like a new setup in place for my 3D printer. So if you follow our TikTok, you're going to start seeing some time-lapse 3D printed videos. And that'll be just one more thing that I do just to, have some interesting content out and available. I think the only other thing that I want to do, so for those of you who have been watching, you may recall not too long ago, I did a review on these Razer Bluetooth glasses. They have the blue light filters and whatnot. And one of the things that we discussed, we talked about was being able to potentially have my own lenses, or whether or not a person could put their own lenses in them. Well, I managed to get my own lenses in these glasses. These have my prescription. It's a progressive lens, blue light filter, anti-glare. And I was able to get all that done. The person, the company, the group that did that is a place in Covington called Frame Masters. And Frame Masters, they are the unofficial sponsor of tonight's show. Got to give them a shout out because they hooked up my glasses. I'm extremely happy with what they've done. And boom, boom, boom. Let me just we're going to make sure that they get their full. Keep hitting the wrong thing. Click that. Share. And we're going to share. I don't think I need audio for this one. But Frame Masters ATL. Why did it? Nope. Okay, so that's the ribbon cutting ceremony. Let me see. I want to go to the page. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Frame Masters Eyewear. They are located in Covington, Georgia, Industrial Boulevard, right over there by the Walmart at Hazelbrand. They gave me a fantastic deal on these glasses that I'm wearing myself. And in addition, just because the owner is so amazing, he decided he would extend the offer not only to me, but to all of my followers, everyone who sees this video for the month of March. Using code GROWNAGEEKS, 50% off a complete set of frames and lenses at Frame Masters. And I think that is phenomenal. That is amazing. And he's offering it exclusively to Grown A Geeks. Frame Masters, we make eyewear better. With hundreds of frames to choose from, they offer eye exams, contact lenses, custom lenses, and the largest selection of safety eyewear east of Highway 285. Use code GROWNAGEEKS for 50% off select complete pairs, frames, and lenses. Select premium designer frames are available. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Go there, ask for AD, use code GROWNAGEEKS. Right there, look at that, boom. Go see them. And I think it's pretty impressive that somebody supports us enough I am using a Cubicon Prime. That is my 3D printer. I have a Cubicon Prime. Hey, Tig, what's going on, Auntie Tig? Um, I love your content on TikTok, by the way. I think I love watching you on TikTok, so I appreciate you being here. So be sure to check at the beginning where we are having our giveaway. We are doing a 3D printer giveaway. Once again, a custom 3D printed Mandalorian, Din Djarin, and Grogu. Let's boom. Let's pull him up. Din Djarin and Grogu. Look at the lighting change. It goes from blue to red, depending on which angle you're looking at. It's really nifty. We have the Mudhorn sigil. This is custom printed direct from us. So I got to figure out a way to like put a stamp and have Grown A Geeks on the bottom. I'll get there eventually, but right now, boom, this can be yours. So the giveaway, once again, just so everybody hears it, the giveaway is going to be as soon as we hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. I'm going to take everybody's name, put it in a pool, and let a number generator give me a number. Whatever number comes up, that person wins a statue. As a bonus giveaway, I will give away a second statue to the first person to give me 5 new subscribers on YouTube. So tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell everybody, but tell the geeks because they need to know. But yeah, you get those people in and they come, they join, they subscribe, make sure they hit the notification bell. And if anybody needs to make it easy, if there's anything I can do to make it easier for you, just have them click that QR code right there. They click that QR code, voila. It'll take them to everything, takes them to the YouTube, the link tree, takes them to the Teespring store where we have our own custom merchandise as well. I guess pretty soon I'm going to have to like change my store and maybe make a Shopify or something so I can upload my own custom stuff. Get to making a few more of these 3D models because I've made that in honor of like, we're right here. It's all around the time for Star Wars and stuff. So not that side. Look at that side. Don't look at the other side. But that's something that was made. And of course, one of the very first things I had to make just because I had to make sure that it worked. Why are you shocked? Why are you shocked? You're not shocked. You knew that was coming. You knew I made that. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And I really enjoy what I've been able to do with my 3D printer so far. And it's yeah, right. No one is shocked. Everybody knew that was going to be. Now, I will say it wasn't the first thing I printed. It was the first thing I printed successfully. There's a difference. Not the first thing I printed successfully. So it was kind of ironic because the first thing I printed, it kept failing. I was trying to print something for my wife that she could like put on her desk. And for whatever reason, couldn't get that file to print. So then I was like, well, let me make sure it works. Found something else. Right, loophole. Found something else that I could print. And that printed fine. But I've actually got something in there right now printing. I just got some new filament today to start something else that I want to do. I've got a My Hero Academia statue that I'm going to put together. One of the most impressive characters I've seen. I'm gonna have her built. Dave, I'm building a lady hero from My Hero Academia. Who am I making?
You're saying lady hero. That's so many people. You gotta give me a little bit more. You gotta give me more than that.
Top hero.
A top hero?
The top hero.
Mount Lady?
I don't know if I have enough filament to do a Mount Lady.
I mean, yeah, obviously not the full, like a full-size Mount Lady.
Nope, not Mount Woman. There it is.
Mount Woman.
Mirko.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Yes.
You're right. Like what?
Second guess.
Exactly. That was the default. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting together a Mirko statue. And it'll be another little figurine. This and it's worth noting that this is actually only 75% scale. It actually was going to be bigger. But because it had the colored filament, I thought, you know what? let me just do it a little bit smaller so that the details and everything are already there. This one doesn't require being painted, of course, because it's already colored. But the next one that I do will be, I'll have the filament that's available to be painted. And that is going to be, that one you'll be able to paint and customize and things like that. So I don't know. I may open up a little store and just start putting stuff together. And if you have an idea, you're like, hey, I want such and such, maybe we'll make it happen.
I mean,
welcome. There she is.
I won.
You won.
You got knock on wood.
Oh, I was about to say you got me 5 people already.
No. I won the battle against my headset.
Oh, hey, there you go. No one is half the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
yes,
that's what matters. You're here now. So we get to, let me do my little mark. Where are we at? We are at 26.
Here we go.
See, this is what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to go in and put all my timestamps. So everybody buckle up. We're about to get on into it.
By the way, I did get the memo. I do have a drink too. So I feel like
okay, good.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. This is not a movie to watch sober.
This is
not a movie to watch sober. And I will say, I think Jeff is actually watching it right now if he hasn't cut it off already. So I'm sure Jeff
hasn't cut it off already.
That's great.
I'm sure Jeff is like medicated. I cannot see him watching this non-medicated.
Hey, it's a movie for the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What family? It's hard to tell. Maybe it's your fur babies, because there was like, okay, so let's jump right into this. Let me put this damn thing up.
Let's just talk about it.
I got thoughts. And first of all, like, why would you do this? I mean, at least
why would you watch it?
Literally, that's what I'm the entire why did I watch this?
David.
And you know what? Linda, I absolutely threw you under the bus. This was your selection. This was your pick.
Linda, why'd you do this?
So Pickle Ricky, he scrubbed through it with me as I was trying to make some clips and find some content. I was making all my notes. Once again, able to get a full page of notes. One of my notes, literally, in fact, right here, the second note. Okay, what the fuck? Like, literally, that's the second note. We are 8 minutes and 56 seconds in, and I'm like, okay, what is this?
Hold on, you made it almost 9 minutes and didn't say what the fuck? Yo,
so David, so okay, Sam and David, real quick before we dive too much into it. So you know how the movie goes between around 2 frames per second all the way up to maybe 10, right?
Yeah.
And how there were also absolutely no transitions at all from conversation to conversation or scene to scene.
Yeah.
Everything. So my theory is there was a strict running limit they had to stick underneath, and they were so over, right? They're like, you know what? We're just going to cut all this out, and I guarantee you, if you find the full version, it'd be a masterpiece. That's all it needs.
Jeff mad.
No, look at that face. Look at that face. I
Jeff
love it.
I've only watched 20 minutes of it.
And you that mad? No, this is gonna be great. He mad.
You know what? I don't know what's been said already, so I'll just wait
we haven't even
jump
gotten
into
the only thing that's been brought up to this point is the choppy frame rate at the beginning. And honestly, it was funny. That was one of the things I noticed as well. And I was certain that I figured like this was just about 45 minutes worth of movie, and they needed to stretch it out to make it longer. And so what they did was they went slow-mo in sections that didn't need slow-mo. There's so much reused footage throughout the movie. They had about and it almost looks like 2 different companies made this movie.
Just two?
So
the episode of Bob's Burgers where like a whole bunch of artists collaborated to do the whole episode. It's like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was that, but bad.
Yeah, right. Except not good.
Not good at all. I've got notes like in order from start to finish and a couple of timestamps. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this queued up for some of these other timestamps.
Oh boy.
And but I feel like since this is just free on YouTube, that we could just probably have it playing. I don't think this is gonna get hit.
It's free.
This is not going to get hit with copyright. No one cares.
Yeah, I think it'd be fine. Plus, it doesn't really like play the audio.
They would not have the audacity to try to hit anyone with the copyright after how many Disney movies they ripped off.
We're trying to get as many eyes on this as possible. Right. We ain't copyrighting nothing.
And I would absolutely agree that has to be what it is because they knew what they were doing, and it literally felt like a jaded.
No, oh, you lost it. Oh man, that was the perfect frame. I was just
so.
Jesus Christ.
And I need you all to understand, like I have
it looks
a really
fine.
nice.
Like, all this looks fine. It looks fine, and then they start talking.
No, wait, we've already missed some of the good stuff. Hold on.
Some of the good stuff.
You know the part where everyone dies.
Hey, hold on. Go back to that name. Go back to that name real quick. Rewind it real quick. I got something to. Wait, a little bit more. One more time. One more time. Go forward a little bit more. Yeah, this guy, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Creative consultant my ass. Ain't nothing creative about this shit at all. Everybody's so creative.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Oh, wow, look at this. See how this is a movie that looks like you would never watch? Yeah, just go ahead and turn that off. And leave it off for 45 minutes.
This is like something that nobody should watch, but here we are watching it anyway.
That's exactly how this felt the entire time.
I heard her voice as soon as the movie started. Everybody's so creative. You went into a panic attack.
So okay, let's scrub forward just a little bit. So it literally opens up here.
Look at this.
Now it is literally
in the back, not rowing.
Oh, he's the captain. He
got the two young. Yeah, he's supposed to be rowing. This is his fault.
No, not the captain of the Titanic.
This is a crisp 2 frames per second. I love it. I like how it goes from like 30 to 15 to 2 to 10. Like
it's all over the place, just up and down, left and right.
Her. Look at this.
How big is this boat?
I guarantee you won't keep all the there's like 3 different characters that are just old white women, and I cannot tell them apart.
They can't.
Yes. Those 2 white women right there.
Yeah.
It's those 2. And
then the one on the
there's
right.
2
No, there are legitimate characters that just look the same.
No, this is the thing. The one that was on the right is not actually. She's just a random character for that one scene. So that's a 4th random old white woman.
I was like, look, man, I got 2 types of white ladies.
Black hair man, currently drowning person. Currently drowning person right there. God.
The bubbles, David.
Looking at this part with the number of boats in the water right now, at some point later, you see where the ship actually does the whole little like breaking in half, where they actually have seen the Titanic movie. But this isn't where this happens. This doesn't take place right here.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Look at that. Like, oh,
there's no reason for the slow motion right there.
Look at this.
So that's 2.
Look at this.
Yeah. So wait, this was one of those things. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Thanks.
And this is how it goes.
Why is she laughing?
Right. I was like, I'm looking at this. I'm like, is she? There's nothing funny about this.
Different versions of Anastasia.
Okay. Now we got Pongo and Purdy.
Because she looks like actual Anastasia, David. So
she looks like Anastasia.
They have all the dogs.
Yeah.
Pongo, Purdy, Droopy Dog.
They had
Lady.
Okay, so
I think Tramp was in there.
But it's crazy because that like Lady, I saw the dog from Lady and the Tramp, and then he spoke, and I was like, oh wait, that's a boy dog.
Oh, the voice acting is
that was just
fucking
the voice
Cinderella.
acting is top notch.
None of these people are in the same movie.
at all.
They just went in and read their lines by
We're watching
themselves.
4 different movies at the same time.
No, legit. This is actually like so many different movies happening at one time.
Look at this. Look at this woman. Look at this woman, and look at these eldritch abominations. What the fuck
they
is
start
going
off
on
with
here?
the Cinderella thing, and of course, I'm looking at her and I'm like, "Why does she look like that? Like, what's with these lips and those eyes?" And like, bruh, I know you get to draw cartoons and you can draw what you want, but like,
I just want to know what possessed you to animate this one woman doing this. What is that? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Nothing about this.
Also, birds don't do that. Also, why are we focusing on this bird's ass?
It's featuring Cloaca.
Featuring Cloaca.
Yes, we can ship. We go through, and of course, they do like a whole little opening, and this is the maiden voyage.
Look at this shit.
So now we have the ripoffs of the henchmen from 101 Dalmatians. And here's Cruella.
Knockoff Cruella.
Yes.
And that little dog right there looking like a bat. I was like really confused. And that became just a running joke.
That's the dog from Oliver. That's one of them dogs from Oliver and Company.
Yes, that's a Chihuahua from Tito.
Thank you.
Why her hat got a dumpy, bro? I don't understand, dog. I don't get it. I don't get this.
And see, for the cat, it's like they combine the Cheshire Cat and then the cat from
Cinderella.
Yeah.
And
the cat from
Mr. Peanut looking ass motherfucker.
Look at this. Why are you doing this?
Nothing about
that hat is gigantic. That look like the baseball hats and football players was wearing a few weeks ago.
Now,
what happened?
Here we go. We got American Tail.
Look at this fucking guy.
Fievel. They combined Fievel with one of the mice
Wait till his Mexican cousins show up.
Dog.
Hey.
Boy.
Don't you just love the racist Mexican mouse? Like
dog.
So and this
I'm almost glad there's no black people in this movie.
There is the fucking Scottish Terrier dog. Like,
oh yeah. And my bad.
And his name was Gaston. Interestingly enough, got the same chin, so he looks like the great grandfather. Those two people are drawn by different people.
These are not. They both got the DLLs though.
They didn't evolve on the same chain.
This ain't the same studio. This
is literally like my man with the orange hair there in the back. He's part of the actual frame, and dude with the necklace was added into that frame. It looks like they just put the cell shade on top of that and then filmed it because
it's like they changed our studios.
So
our studios were on different planets. Jesus Christ!
You can tell who like the serious characters are because they're not made of rubber. Everyone else is made of rubber.
No shadows on the faces. This part of the movie. And then
I just noticed
random shadows.
I didn't notice until you pointed that out. There are no shadows on people's faces. What the fuck?
But wait, when you get to like later in the movie, all you have is shadows when there's no light source for it.
But the fact that this movie is about the Titanic is just like none of this is inspiring because the ship's gonna sink.
Why was it named The Legend Goes On?
When it clearly didn't go.
We know how the legend ends.
It went on straight to the bottom of the ocean.
So skip ahead a little bit.
My God.
No, Sam, listen, this is a family channel, okay?
Look at this. Look at this.
I just want to say, like, why does...
Oh my God.
If only you guys could hear the audio for that part.
Dog, it's so bad. It's so like the audio mixing is all over the place.
Who
is this guy?
Where did he evolve from?
There's no need for that.
This is the world where the some of the dinosaur people did evolve.
David, no, the guy is the warden from Stone Ocean.
Yeah, it's super random at this point.
Dude, are you okay?
No, because I'm watching this movie again and I'm just noticing all this shit.
Okay.
Why? Pick up those broken cheeses.
Right. So this is where I have the what the fuck moment because I'm like, you've already called her up. You've already called her up from the third floor. She's like a third class, got the third class bunk. You're like, get my ward from third class. She comes up, she's like, you packed our clothes wrong. The girl literally picks up a glass and drops it. She's like, and pick up those pieces. Like, wait, what?
No,
I mean, I get that we
broken china at once.
Pick up those pieces of broken china. What the
right.
fuck
was
was that
funny.
delivery?
Yeah,
what was that?
It's the biggest crossover for Kingdom Hearts. David, Kingdom Hearts stole the idea.
Gotta be. Look at this.
So far,
and then you picking up with your bare hands. Ain't that some shit?
See, and that's kind of why I was like, that's some real cruel shit for her to be like,
this ain't even their ship. This ain't even their house.
Right.
Why are you cleaning up after them?
Because that's what
like,
she gotta
you
do.
called. This is how bad it was. She called
on vacation.
The servant
got no money
to get the ward, to make the ward come upstairs and clean the room. That's what you call the servant for. That's what you do. You let them clean the room. You don't call somebody. You don't call your family up.
This is a luxury cruise. There are people that can do that for you.
That's their job on the cruise.
Yes, people get paid cash $20 to clean up after you.
That's that extra level of petty right there.
Right.
Because if she get a taste of what it's like to not work, when they get to America, she ain't gonna go back to work.
Oh, is it coming?
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead.
If it was not for you, I would be in somebody else's digestion.
Exactly. That line right there.
I love it. And then he just starts rapping.
Hold on, we're gonna let me make sure that
yeah, it has to.
Can you all hear that?
I thought it was an ad.
No,
like because I wasn't looking directly at the screen. I thought it was like a YouTube ad popped up.
You can't hear it.
Okay, hold on. We're going because you have to
experience it.
See, and then aside from like the little song that they use over and over again later for them to dance to, there's no other songs in the whole thing. It's not like this is a musical.
Okay, are we ready? Check it out.
No, but let's do it.
Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a load off your mind.
Where did the mics play?
I'll be busting the moves.
Why?
Where did the outfit go?
Why?
Party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. Party time. Party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. Party time. Party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time.
It's the chef from Little Mermaid.
What the fuck is this?
This is where we start getting into all the weird shadows.
Someone has this scene on their profile. Oh God! Oh my!
So
Lord. Why?
Why?
Well, why are you animating like this?
It's beautiful.
Everybody got to start somewhere.
Nah, you did.
I love how his hands turn. Or no, is it the geese that are clapping? I thought those are his. I'm like, why does he have wing hands all of a sudden? It's the geese, but it doesn't show the geese before it shows the clapping.
But even the geese are white and those hands.
What happened to his fur just then?
It's the color. They used a highlighter. There's some weird shading.
Just curled.
I have no idea.
Like this man is distorting this whole song.
You know what? The dogs from Oliver and Company. I'm gonna go with that.
Losing battle. Trying to teach you how to.
We got the Bride of Frankenstein.
Okay, so the next major segment, stuff happens. It's like all weird. It makes no sense.
Does stuff actually happen in this movie? Do things
here's
occur?
the next. Okay, now here's the next thing that was just like.
God, she snatched it so fast from him.
But wait.
Yeah, as she should. She
takes the basket and then like, bruh, that is so creepy.
Why?
That is so creepy.
You've known her all of 20 seconds.
Oh
what
my God.
The fuck are you doing?
The slow look down to her hand.
It's a different time, man.
No.
Again, I just want everybody to catch.
Dog,
so they're walking in the hall. They bump into one another. Jokes are made. Okay, fine. Ha. He tries a little pickup line.
May I have it?
You know what I'm saying? He picks up the basket.
And
she folds the basket. Now watch this. There's a clear difference. She takes the basket. He lets go and reaches back for her hand and starts stroking. That is so bad. That is so
kill shot. Got him.
Y'all never just
No.
Touch the Strangers.
My man's Riz is unmatched. He rubbed her hand one time.
So
You know what? I think if David would even do that to me, I'd be like, "Ew, are you okay?"
Right. No, the first thing that came to mind when I saw that. Have you seen those videos where people are like going up and down on the escalator? Eggs. I saw that, and that was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, that's one of those weird escalator videos right there.
Like he just knew he had it in the bag as soon as he finished rubbing her hand.
Look how she looking.
He knew he had
right.
it in the bag.
If you on the upper deck and she down on the third floor, like it's hook, line, and sinker.
But the problem is, it's only because you're like the first boy she's ever been around.
That's crazy.
So let's see.
The first person that you just interact with and they sexually harass you, you're just like, yeah, that's the one. I like.
They're like, freedom.
And look, it gets real stalkerish and chases her through the rest of the video.
Dog, he relentless. This guy,
right?
Relentless.
And like, it's not like, okay, so he even asked for her name multiple times, and she doesn't give it to him, and he's still like, you know what? Let me go.
So you asked somebody else.
No, my man's was determined. He wanted that. That's the one he wanted. He's like, I'm going home with you.
I don't think you understand me.
He's like, I'm going home with you, or we not going home. Oh, he did it.
So what's really interesting is like, okay, so this lady here is not related to him. And it's sad that I even picked up on this at some point, but is not related to him, but she's like the housekeeper.
Is she raised him? She raised him.
Right. And so
Alfred.
There's this whole conversation. Right, but there's this whole conversation that takes place later. So if you're fans of The Flash and you're good with like Iris and Barry, then this would be perfect because she raised that guy who falls in love with the main character, only to find out that that woman is secretly her mother. Like, that was a plot twist out of nowhere that made no sense. Had no relevance.
Her mom old.
I don't call that a plot twist because that, like you just said, it just came out of nowhere with
this context. This girl is like 16, and that lady is like 80.
Nah,
so that means she had her at 64.
I'm telling you, like it is.
And also, hold on, like statistically, what are the fucking odds that your estranged mother happened to be on the same ship as you,
and they end up on the same lifeboat?
Ain't no.
And
out of all the people who died.
Nah, girl, you got to play the lottery. No, you're done. That's it.
You have to keep adding to the statistics because also she raised the person that you fell in love with.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
So that's going to be a very interesting wedding because
I had to stop being your mom so I could raise the man who would love you the way I never could.
You know what? I'm so mad because that sounds like some Tyler Perry writing, though.
That is some Tyler Perry. I'm pretty sure that was in the vault somewhere.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he saw this and was inspired.
Yeah, I'm about to say y'all pay attention to see what he releases next.
Yeah,
so
I like some Tyler Perry movies. So
nah, some of them are good.
Some of them are good, but then like he stopped doing the plays, and now they just kind of.
Yeah. So there is also a very like
over reliance on the bald, dark skinned dude that's evil.
Thirsty ass artist was drawing
Mr. Brown.
Oh,
no, not
Sam,
Mr. Brown.
I was telling David, I'm like, listen, this is a cartoon for children. Why is she drawn like that? Why she got some tibbies?
Why was Who Framed Roger Rabbit was not a kid's movie.
There were kids who understood that kind of thing.
Listen,
nobody understood that.
I was.
David,
I was a breast man from early.
There's Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and then there's also Cool World. Okay, listen, they're two different kinds.
Both of those were not made for kids.
I was definitely having a whole conversation about this is on some Hollywood type stuff right here because girl, all she needed was blonde hair. Right. And this again, I'm looking and I'm like, why? Like the person that drew this.
Hold on, wait a minute.
person
Hold on.
in
What,
charge of drawing the
one
women.
second. Why are they the same height in the close-up shot? But when it's panned out, she's a whole foot smaller than he is. What the fuck is going on here? What is the perspective?
Camera angles. And I can just imagine somebody like, okay, we're gonna shoot from here, then we're gonna come down from here, and then we're gonna be on top. Like,
there's no angle in the world that makes them look like they're the same height. There's no fucking angle in the world that you can do.
Now, let me tell you, this conversation right here,
shoebox thing.
This conversation right here was hilarious.
So she gonna step on the shoebox and step off of it every single time the camera changes?
Because they're dancing in a circle, and so the waltz, she was moving around. That's how that worked.
So
they filmed it. They filmed it out. And they filmed them where they a foot shorter. Then she got on the apple box. Then they filmed the whole thing up close. So they just cut it in.
So they just dancing in a circle in like every cardinal direction. There's a whole fucking box that she's gonna just stand on.
Yeah.
So
put four boxes. She steps around. Bro. Manual camera. Get one of them little shoulder harnesses things.
Nah, man.
You're not gonna sit here. Get a drone.
You can't sit here and convince me, no, sir.
Nah, this conversation right here was actually hilarious because this old lady was talking mad trash, and she was like, "You know what? I have a dress you can wear. I haven't worn this since so and so took me to the play back in the day. I used to have quite a figure, Still, I mean, girl, she was getting it in. She was really feeling herself.
She was feeling herself.
She was feeling herself right here and was hyping. Of course, she's like, here's this awesome dress. And she was like, oh, you can wear this. They probably won't recognize you. Of course, got to have the fairy godmother lookalike, the Angela Lansbury fairy godmother. She's a cross between Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast and Granny from Warner Brothers cartoons. Like all we need is Tweety Bird in the shot somewhere.
And Cinderella.
Why did it
fairy godmother.
Why did it fade to black like that?
For no reason.
Why?
Because honestly, I feel like this was edited into a movie because this was probably like a made for TV, and those are the commercial breaks.
Nah, this went straight to VHS.
They were trying to make up for the fact that there's no other transitions in the whole movie.
Right. They use the light magic transitions where they just pixelate off to the side.
Because I know they use Premiere. I see all the editing tricks. I see it.
Windows Movie Maker had better transitions.
Man, they used Premiere, and I'm trying to figure out. It's like you only knew how to use the fade out and fade in transition. Dog, there's so many transitions. Come on, bro. Please.
Now the funny part is all of this sequence right here, everything that takes place through this has no relevance to the movie. No. This is like an entirely separate, self-contained story taking place right here.
With the racist crows from Dumbo.
Actually, I think that one is more Secret of NIMH.
Okay.
It's just a singular one.
Also, are we just not going to address the fact that all these animals have people clothes? Like all of them, the bird, the mouse.
Well, no, the dog sometimes is not enclosed.
No, we just saw a whole Scottish Terrier just rapping with a fucking.
But he only put the clothes on around other animals. When the dogs be around people, they gotta have no clothes because they informants for the animal world.
It literally appeared on him while he was singing and dancing and disappeared afterwards. David,
you see how fast he got? No, you see how fast he got them dogs in formation. The one woke up like, I'm on the case. Like the dogs are the police of the world, the real police.
Why is this man over here in that purse like he's? Let me not say it.
See, like this again.
He was licking his lips like he was getting ready to do something. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just all these separate subplots that have nothing to do, that never go anywhere. And okay, here we go with the weird shadows in the face.
Not even the weird shadows. Like this man was not drawn by the same studio. That is a whole different studio.
Like, what's the
that's the reboot.
We got CG animation now.
Yeah,
that's the whole budget right there.
It probably took them so long to draw the first part that by the time the movie was done, they had CGI.
My man's. How you got red hair and a black beard? What's happening here, dog? And why did you sneeze like this?
You know what, David? I have a feeling that one of those is not his natural hair color.
The carpets do not match the drapes or the curtains.
And again, weird shadows, and like she is oddly curvaceous for a cartoon. This is the flashback where he's fantasizing about the woman he met and is only known for a grand total of 10 minutes. He sees her. She comes in. Looks oddly like the
They
lead
look
singer
the
girl.
same.
Right.
Oh my God, they look the same.
Yeah, that right there.
Why?
I was like,
why?
Yeah, I was like, bro, what is happening? Like he's gonna say something.
Oh, he's a demon.
He's supposed to be nice, and now he's talking shit.
Right, like they in on it. Like
he's
hey,
like,
bro,
yeah, I got your girl.
Like,
I got your girl, dog. What's up?
Don't be mad, dog. Your bitch chose me. Like he was definitely on some A-class. Have to see. I got this.
Also,
now we can handle this
hate
like
the fact
gentlemen.
that both of these girls are in the same shot.
Some gangster shit.
Why are these girls in the same shot? The only reason I could tell them apart is because one has lipstick.
Yeah.
Sam,
but I do
and she also mean mugging like a motherfucker. Like Jesus Christ.
But I have to give it to her. She was a true professional because Shawty did not break stride, continued singing, voice didn't crack, nothing. Granted, we heard that song way too much. The entirety of this movie, that was like the song. We only got one instance of party time, but we heard this song.
That was one too many.
Like
I think that was enough. I think party time was enough.
Oh, you don't want to party more, David?
No, I'm good.
So right here, we about to see her get real tough with it. Wow. Wow. One more time. Shah. Oh, that was so great.
Oh man.
Now, here's what's crazy. So they go.
He could have fallen over and hit his head.
Right.
Or whatever Judd Apatow talking about.
I don't know what's going on here.
Now they talk, and
I know
here it is.
I've known you for all of 45 minutes, but I love you.
Yes.
Like, if you don't show head ass, no.
When you know, you know.
No.
Again, right there. It says it. Just met, one dance, in love.
Why are you happy? Why
y'all hating on my emotion like that?
Why did you kiss the dog?
What Carl Thomas said? It was love at first sight.
Oh my God.
This is one of those things where it's like love potion is in the air. You know what? This takes me back to Harley Quinn because they kissed. Now everybody's feeling it. And it just kind of spreads throughout the ship. Everybody feeling like
they still mad. They're still arguing.
Haters.
They've been arguing for an hour.
Now this right here. Okay, so everybody's familiar with the comedian Ace Bane. I really wanted to come in and do some voiceover. Like, hold on, wait, nah, Shawty, you good? I got you. Oh, you think you got it? Think you got it? Like, oh wait, what is that?
My man's teleported.
Oh my God.
When's
it's a mouse. And like, homegirl got in that little wicker chair. They ain't had to do her like that.
Oh, that was dirty. They ain't had to do that. They had to do that. That was dirty as hell. Yeah, that was dirty as hell. They did not have to do that.
He's like, don't worry, I got you. You gave me that breadcrumb earlier.
Yeah.
Now we even. Kisses.
Me today, you tomorrow.
This song was Mucho Gusto. And it was just a really, you know what? I have to say, there's only like 3 main songs, and this was the best of the 3. Because it was a little playful and I didn't mind it as much. The other 2 just like disturbed and bothered the hell out of me. This one was kind of fitting.
I don't know, the veiled racism in there kind of ruins it for me.
Veiled racism?
Oh, I thought it was saying that veil must be made out of plastic.
That veil is sheer as fuck.
I literally thought they were playing into it like Blazing Saddles. Like honestly, I just had to tell myself that it was intentional to make it okay. Like they weren't trying to mask it. That that was the only way I could make it.
No attempt was made to hide this racism, bro.
Have you seen the new Chip and Dale movie?
Yes.
So these are the kinds of movies that movie was about them trying to stop from getting made. The like ones where they just like take the nose from this character and the eyes from this character and slap it on the body from this character, and then they make like a whole movie and throw all of them in there.
Yes, that's what this absolutely is. Where the recorder meme for this takes place. Because remember now, this movie is called Titanic, the animated movie. The legend goes on. And it wouldn't be a Titanic film without a damn shipwreck. And I have to say that, truth be told, sobered up real quick watching this shit because you know what? It was still the Titanic. And this bitch still sank. And people still died. And it was not okay. But some people got their comeuppance. And that's what happens when you watch old shit like this. You start saying words like comeuppance.
The thing is, though, Sam, listen, there was at least one couple on the ship that ended up dying on the ship because it shows them not being able to get off.
Yeah.
And like after you found like they weren't necessarily bad people, but they weren't really good people, but they had kind of a redemption arc, and now they're fucking dead.
Right. It was the lady who basically said, I was trying to marry you for your money. And he was like, I was trying to marry you for your money. They both admit to being broke and they decide to stay together.
Yeah. One of the sub, like that didn't have to be a subplot. Come on. It's a kids movie. You want to traumatize them more than they already are from the poor quality?
It takes forever for that boat to lower because they show that same boat being lowered like 5 times. And every time they talk about lower the boats, it's that same boat. Now, my man,
you don't have the budget to draw new people.
They use literally the same clip. And he's like, hey, don't worry about it. I'm rich. I'll get off. I'll be okay. You go ahead and take the kids. So it is Titanic. And much like in the James Cameron Titanic movie, some people who were on certain levels. Now, this is the couple. That couple right there, they both admit to using one another for financial gain. And neither one, I love how they did the little mirror flip right there to make it seem. Bruh, she's saying that entire ending.
This singing chick dies too, and it does like a thing later saying, so don't worry about her dog after she died. The dog survived, and he's
because Pongo and Purdy were the important characters. Yeah. The animals were more important than half of these humans. And so right here, they're admitting, and of course, he's saying, I have nothing to live for. It's all good. She's like, well, I have you. I have nothing else. We might as well stay together. And it's a really sweet moment.
Yeah, and it's her dog too. She had the Chihuahua. Or no, the one that went to jail had the Chihuahua.
Right.
The thief.
There it is again. Boat still hasn't been lowered. Still going. And it's just like, her singing in this part is just horrible. So there's one old woman, 2 old women. Now that's the Cruella de Vil lady who's basically just trying to rob people on the ship because she realizes people are going to be wealthy. Those are the 2 henchmen there.
If you couldn't tell from their zany hijinks.
Right. You just slam your fingers into that chest? Like, what's going on here?
A running gag because they kept getting their hands shut in purses and doors and stuff like that. So now my man here, I mean, he's one of the wealthy socialites. This boat is already like they're already rowing away. It doesn't even look like they have a full boat. But wait a minute, compared to how
this was a Titanic movie.
Right. You know what I'm saying? When you look at how full everybody else's boat, and it's like nobody's on that particular boat.
Nah, you had enough room to save him. You had enough room.
Right. This was absolutely you could have fit Jack in there. You know what I'm saying? But
yo, my man, what the I forgot about this part. He just fucking
Is it good, David?
They're looking. Hold on.
This movie is so bad.
Okay, so I think this is now we've seen this same break sequence a couple of times. That same couple.
It's like,
a couple of times. It's actually like getting real now.
How many times we gotta see those floorboards break up? Like, come on now.
Right. Now, if you remember from the beginning sequence,
it's a lot of floors, man.
Right, a lot of floors.
You gotta see every level.
Okay, here's the scene.
I got it though.
Now check this out right here because he's got to be
you got hero. The deck, right? You saw the deck break, but you didn't see level 3 floor break.
Now check it out. My man used the hand spin, foot jump, poof, cleared everything.
He nailed it.
Water.
He nailed it.
Everybody hold up your signs. I'm gonna give him a 9.5.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. He gets a 9.5 for me.
The Romanian judge gives that a 2 because because of that guy.
Because you still hold child.
Yes.
You know,
if you want a 10, you must abandon child.
Right. You drop the child, you get more points.
Oh yeah,
he must learn.
Oh, he did. Use the child as a flotation device.
They didn't even try. They didn't even try.
He's like, He's like, actually, I was using the child to break my fall.
They looked at his ass. Like, they just saw 10. His ass.
Wait,
oh,
no,
damn.
No,
like,
no.
Thank you for the child. I guess you're just going to have to hold that L, bro.
Look at this tear that they added in post. This is one of those moments where it's like
piss-colored tear.
Wait.
Look at this. Look at this. Why?
That's another one of those tears that was superimposed over the image of the dog just to add it in.
Oh, my God.
And now what kind of
You were just
blanket,
rowing the boat.
What kind of magic blanket is this where he is like shivering, physically shaking?
Nah, fuck the blanket. Where did she come from? She was just rowing the boat.
Even the mom's confused. Like, wait a minute.
Nah, she confused because she just saw the pendant. She's like, oh my fucking God. Oh my God, that's my child.
That's my child.
She's like, excuse me, where by chance did you get that locket? Oh, this locket with the picture of my mother inside. Now, here's the thing, like,
oh, look at that. Look at it. Ah,
David.
It's a perfect match. Now, here's the crazy part. We find out that she's raised the dude that old girl fell in love with. So random, and that makes no sense as to how that could have happened.
No, it makes perfect sense because, of course,
bruh,
all the stars align.
I was not okay
on
with
this
that.
sinking ship.
I was not okay
that
with
your
that.
true love that you met for all of like 10 minutes would be raised by your mother who is long gone. You know, it's great. It's fine.
Well, David, didn't you know that I was your true love within 10 minutes of meeting me?
Of course, it's great. That's exactly how that works, right? He out there hanging on. That man is not hanging. That boy is out.
And of course, old boy right there is like, nah, because now he the only one with a life jacket on.
Right.
He's like, we is not helping him. We is not bringing these people on. Let him be.
Oh no, let him drown. This ain't the guy.
Now, here's the crazy part. Why is this detective even on here? The name is Sam so-and-so. Sam to my friends and a terror to my enemies. Like, bro, who are you? And what is the point of you?
Ain't nobody asked. Nobody asked.
He has absolutely no plot. Strong? So that was the weird beard that we saw.
Nigel. Why is his beard? Why is his neck? Not in his neck. His fucking forehead. Why is that shit so strong?
Yeah, my man got a 5 head.
How are you swimming in the pot?
Hey, you seen Bugs Bunny cartoons?
Nah, bro. Nah, my man is $2.69, bro. Now, ain't no fucking way he living in that pot.
But more importantly, check this out. That is a very talented mouse.
That's a strong ass mouse. What you
mean? Very talented mouse.
It's a 12-ounce mouse.
And then we got sharks. Never mind. They're dolphins. It's okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay. They're just dolphins.
It's fine. It's just dolphins. It's okay. Hide the women and children.
And we will help you out. My man's like, oh, look at this tuna right here. They all getting excited, putting everything together. We'll make a ship for you and carry you on to safety. It's all good.
It's like they knew.
So then, oh, here's a chance. We could save him. Don't. You'll rock the boat.
Yeet.
You were saying something about real hair. You know what? I ain't need that toupee. Do not bring him on board. We'll flip.
My man is bold.
Now they got they got the straight Picard right there. And he was a boss right there. Got to hand it to him.
My man got a card. Bald head.
He said engage.
Yeah. Right. Set phases to stuns. Shut him up and sit him down.
The light bouncing off that boy's head stunned the hell out of me for sure.
Bro, if I woke up and I saw this, right, just put me back in the water.
No,
what is happening?
If I wake up and I see this is the first thing that I see. Just toss me back, bro. I'm good. I'm good. It's already over for me.
Now, whoever's doing this animation, here we go with that weird choppy slow-mo bit. And whoever's drawing this girl is trying to draw her from memory from the earlier frames because it's not the same person.
Yeah.
And he's like a straight Ken doll right here in the kiss. Now, mind you, they have this kiss in the mist, but check this out. It's like at this point, it goes into
I bet you're wondering where they are now.
Our friend the chef put us.
Ratatouille.
Hold on, Ratatouille.
Now we did look it up, and this came out before Ratatouille, but this was obviously a precursor.
Yeah, look it up.
Oh, Pixar.
This was a precursor to Ratatouille.
Up at his new place of work, the kitchen of one of New York's fanciest restaurants. Here we have everything we need. Even Hector's
man sitting on the cheese. No, thank you.
Yeah, that mustache, let it go.
We finally got Corinthia in the app.
See, I told you, dogs is the police of the world.
Man, what if they made a sequel to this? Shh. Hey, shh.
Super proud of the
Okay,
medal.
don't worry about that.
The less of the lollipop.
Don't give them ideas.
Give up smoking if you ever made the arrest.
I'm thinking that's supposed to be Kojak with the head and the lollipop.
Is all broken up. Though her tears are not tears of joy. Hortense and Bernice marry Kirk and Dirk.
Oh, nah.
Oh, nah. Two henchmen married the two stepsisters.
Oh, nah.
Lovely.
Kirk and Jerk?
Kirk and Dirk. Yep.
Oh, like Irk and Jerk.
Oh, my God.
They got it made. At least until Aunt Corinthia gets out of jail and makes them.
Why is this an island?
Oh, she went to jail. She went to jail.
Poor Gaston, drooling with great expectations, got himself hired by Rhoda Vanderplant, and the heiress put his Gallic charms to the best use possible. As chauffeur, babysitter, cook, butler, gardener, etc., etc. And here we have the ecstatic newlyweds, Angelica and William, together with Mother Nanny Jenny, Victoria, and the grandchildren.
Mother Nanny, okay.
Nations that their children.
So it's important to note that she raised him, is her biological mother, had to give her up for adoption, like, did the whole baby in a basket thing. She was raised without parents, but was actually raised by this woman. It's just, it's all weird. It's all weird. And here we go with the Pongo and Purdy. They end up with these dogs. Like, we don't know what happened with the mouse and his family, but she ends up with Pongo and Purdy because the dogs, I guess these are cartoon dogs and don't recognize that even though she looks just like their owner, is not their owner. So they're just like, sure, you can have this one. And then we got the puppies. So I now have a full list.
Were taken in by William and Angelica after having lost their beloved mistress Molly. Well,
because Molly went down with the ship like a G. Yep. She stayed singing her song continuously. My man said, "Bye and see you soon."
Words that strike fear in everyone's heart watching this movie. See you soon.
They were hoping for a sequel.
Nah, really?
Now, in order to stretch this movie out even more, because notice the full runtime of this movie is 1 hour, 10 minutes. We are at the 56-minute mark. The movie has ended. The credits have animation and cuts and stills and clips almost through the entire end.
You want to watch the movie condensed in the credits?
Pretty much.
You want to watch the movie again?
Like that's the abridged version from 56 minutes up to 110 is the abridged version of that movie. Just the highlights. But yeah, I have some of the notes I have on here are just like, okay, this is if a Disney fan made Titanic. What music are the mice playing when the dog was rapping? We discussed that. This was a random musical, and most times in animated movies, the song kind of equals the plot. These songs had nothing to do with anything. Because Party Time, those lyrics had nothing.
It wasn't even the right era of time.
Right. Had nothing to do with anything. The random mother reveal, like what the hell was that? Of course, all I could think about was stepbrother jokes. Hey, at least this time Jack didn't die. Of course, we've mentioned the weird skipping frame rate throughout, and I actually started making a list of everything I was able to pick out. Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, 101 Dalmatians, Anastasia, An American Tale, Lady and the Tramp, The Fairy Godmother, Ratatouille, and I still feel like there was something with the
Oliver and Company.
Oliver and Company. Yeah,
and the chef is Little Mermaid.
Right, because he was trying to catch Sebastian the whole time. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, those were obvious Disney ripoffs, and there might have even been one or two because I think Anastasia is not a Disney.
Oh, and then there was the Secret of NIMH, the crow from Secret of NIMH.
Right, but see that crow, I feel like he also could have been similar to the seagull from
Little Mermaid.
Rescuers.
Oh, Rescuers. Okay.
Either Rescuers or possibly even Little Mermaid. Now that you mention that, yeah, because that one he was there as well. He was
also Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, we got. Well, I mean, clearly there was some influence from Looney Tunes as well because we have Speedy Gonzalez, Slowpoke Gonzalez, and apparently they have a third cousin that nobody knew about.
Homegirl was Jessica Rabbit also, so I'll give.
Okay,
I would give that credit. And then you got Fievel, and then maybe the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, well, Fievel was American Tail. An American Tail. So those were all the ones I picked out, and those were my notes on why. Why?
Like, I don't get why they made them mice Mexican though, because they coming from England. They could have just made some little Beatles mice.
Yeah, Beatles mice would have made more sense.
Yeah.
And I think it would have fit even better. Like that would have given them the opportunity to like put the music in and make the music relevant, as they could have played music that would have fit. Even if they were like contemporary upbeat pop music, they still could have like had the.
It was like they went in and they were like, "This is what we got. we got this mariachi song. Figure it out."
Mucho gusto. So that was man, that was
a tough one. I would not recommend that to anyone.
But see, that's the beauty of the Bad Movie Reviews. We sit through it and suffer through it, so you don't have to. Just check out our review, like and subscribe based on that, and we greatly appreciate it, man. That was a tough one. So we've got to come up with.
You're welcome, Sam.
You don't get to pick another movie for a while, Linda. That was a rough one, but I think let's see. So actually, it would either be on Denisha or me, and I think Denisha will be back for the next one. She is out in Vegas enjoying herself right now, and I'm hoping she's having a great time out there. But I will make it a point to have her go back and watch this one. Like I will send her the link and be like, "You have to watch and give me an individual book report on it," kind of thing.
Wait,
she got to give thoughts on that and Barely Lethal.
Now she was in the chat on Barely Lethal, so she did have some talk on that one. But yeah, she owes for this. She owes for this one. But
now, does David get to have a pick too?
No, David was Birdemic. David.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That one in on.
I gotta chill after that one.
Okay. So one more time, just a quick shout out. Remember, we're on the road to 200. As soon as we hit our 200 subscribers, we have a custom 3D printed Din Djarin Mandalorian along with Grogu. We have the Mudhorn sigil, so they're the Mudhorn clan right there. We hit 200 subscribers. I'm going to pull from the subscriber list one winner just from the subscribers, and as a bonus giveaway, the first person to provide me the names of 5 people that they added as subscribers, you too will get one of these custom 3D printed statues right here, courtesy of Grown A Geeks. So everybody hop on it. Let's get to 200. As soon as we hit 200, I'll do another live video where I pick our winner, and we'll go through the list till somebody accepts. Because if I pick somebody and they didn't know they won and they're not interested, then I'm moving on to the next person. Somebody gonna get that statue and appreciate it. But if you want one of those and you don't like your odds of being one of the 200 picked, just get 5 people to join. Get the names of those 5 people. Message me on any one of the services available through our link tree, and you will get one of these direct to you. First person to add 5 subscribers. So I feel like that's open to all participants. So one of y'all want that statue, get me 5 new subscribers, and hey, send me the message. But that is that was a rough one, man. That was a rough one. But that is why did I watch that? So We put a link in the comments earlier, so if you want to check that one out, you've got it available to you. Trying something out a little bit here. So we only streamed tonight on YouTube and Twitch. We did not stream inside the Facebook group, but I put the links and posted it there. And since now everybody kind of has their notifications set, maybe they know ahead of time that we're going to be live and they can get that put in. Want to give a shout out and a thank you to Frame Masters. Frame Masters, they're the ones who got me set up with my glasses. I have my prescription inside my Razor lenses. You all may recall a while back I did the video. These are Bluetooth. They have the blue light filters. And oh wait, nope, I hear music. Let me stop that. No, I'm hearing "Hold Me." I have to turn that crap off. Hold on. I hear the music from the movie. I can't do that anymore. So I had to stop it. I touched the button and it started playing. But shout out to Frame Masters. Again, they are offering for the month of March. They are offering 50% off a complete set of frames and lenses for anyone who uses the coupon code GrownAGeeks. I will put those details in the description. Probably put it somewhere in the chat so you've got it available. Be sure to check out Frame Masters. Go tell AD that you heard it from us and give them the code GrownAGeeks. Geeks, you got anything else you all want to add or say before we go? David, tell me about that. Do you have the details available for the tournament?
Yes. I am hosting a Street Fighter V tournament, so we can get that shit out the way, so we can focus on playing Street Fighter 6. It is a TikTok tournament. I've gotten some of the better Street Fighter players on TikTok to come and just have fun before Street Fighter 6 comes out. So we will have a pre-show this weekend, March 5th at 8 p.m. on my Twitch channel. And then the week after that will be the actual tournament. So March 12th is the tournament, same time, 8 p.m. On twitch.tv/heroic-hat. And I might also have something going on TikTok live as well. I'm still trying to get the logistics down on that, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
And that will be like the first of like a bunch of tournaments I'm going to be doing throughout the year. This one is specifically for TikTok creators, but the other ones will be open. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. As additional details become available, be sure to post and if nothing else, send it to me in a message, and we'll post it everywhere that Grown A Geeks has a face and a voice. Try to get the word out there for you.
Right.
That's it, Jeff. You got anything you want to add? Anything you need to let us know?
Nope. You can go visit my website, buy a print, buy a shirt if you want. jpnt17.com.
There we go. Linda, when we gonna have something else up? What you got going?
I have nothing going on.
You know what? I don't either. This is my going ons right here. So I appreciate you being here.
No, I've
something together.
I've got work stuff, and I've been doing I've been focusing on a lot of MomoCon stuff recently. So that's that.
Yep. What's the date for that for those people who may not know somehow?
It is dates. They're very good dates. I'll have them in 1 second. May 25th to 28th.
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia. Those are guys who do not know MomoCon. It's been around for a while. We're actually partnered with Dragon Con, which more people might be familiar with the name. They're a fairly large fan convention. I don't really label it as anime specifically. There is a large anime influence, though. There's a little bit of everything with video games, comics, movie stuff. I think we added wrestling in recently. So a little bit of everything, and of course, obviously, I love for like Japanese culture and things like that. So, and a little bit of everything for everyone, honestly. So I'm a senior director of digital gaming, and David is a director of free play gaming. So,
and I am hoping that I would love to be in a position, say, come May, to
You might be too late for that. That's why I was asking you to get on that earlier.
Right. I know.
But,
I wasn't prepared, but
I was about to say, but I mean, we'll work something out. So we'll see.
We'll see. Well, one day I will be big enough where it won't be a thought. It'll be like, oh God, we got to get ready. BumbleCon's coming up, and we have our stuff together. So make sure you like and subscribe to make that a reality, and we can have it happen. Click that QR code there in the corner, and that would be a big help. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you can find out when we have all the new content dropping every week. This has been Weigh-In Wednesday. Why did I watch that? For Jeffrey, Linda, David, myself, we are Grown A Geeks, and we are out of here. Peace.
Bye.